girl, you know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like baby girl, you know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like
Story time on how I dated Diddy. What's up, you guys? I'm back again with another video, and it's cool. Who's better to do? Okay. And today, guys, I just want to say I apologize so much for not being able to give you guys content. A lot of people on my Instagram have been literally telling me like, yo, when you going back to YouTube, when you going back to start doing your content? Me personally, I've been going through a lot. I just started my new job. I'm dealing with other personal, relations and relationships and stuff like that, and my own stuff. So I have been really to myself, and I have been just mainly just focusing on myself. So I do apologize, guys, for not being able to make content, but hopefully it's getting cold. So you know what that means. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Hopefully the ending of this year could be like jam-packed full of like content for you guys. I'm gonna try my hardest to make content. You feel me? I'm gonna try. I did contact my ex, even though me and him was literally just arguing on the gram. I did contact him and I let him know I'm gonna make this video. So be ready. And he was like, okay, no problem. This is for content, so make the video. So I'm just letting it be known. Whatever is in this video is actual factuals. I might not put too much, but I'm gonna hint at certain things. So just pick up what I'm throwing down. So it was April 22nd, 2023. And around this time, I was very like antisocial. I was very home a lot. This was before I started working, but this was after I graduated high school, which was 2022. So long story short, I met him through my friend Miranda, the girl I just shouted out, and at first we hated each other. Like, we literally hated each other's guts. Like, we was literally on the gram going back and forth. I don't even think I got the videos no more. If I could find videos, I'll put them up. If not, just know we was going toe to toe on the gram. Like, we hated each other because, mind you, he came in my DMs first. I did not come in his DMs. I came into a group chat that was created and they added me. And I was like, hello, hi, whatever, just introducing myself. And he was like, oh, hi, hello, back. After the conversation was done, I ended up getting removed. Why I ended up getting removed from the chat was because there was another guy who was in it who liked me. His name was MK, but I didn't really like him because he looked like this. What am I supposed to do with that? Don't get me wrong. I'm the dad, bitch. I'm not, now don't get me wrong. I have that confidence. I'm not saying like I'm better looking than every girl. No, but I just have that confidence. I'm not walking around with this. Nah. So, basically, he came into my DMs with some, hey, with like 4, 5, 6 Y's. I'm like, hello. He's like, what's up, who you? He's chopping it up with me, talking to me. So we're talking, we're chopping it up. And we're just, feeling the vibes. You feel me? Just feeling the vibes. So, long story short, I look so good, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm really in love with myself. But, like, long story short, so after he came into my DMs, we just started talking and chopping it up. We started beefing because I ended up finding out that he was doing shit, like weird shit and stuff like that. It was a bunch of red flags. Long story short, if before you start dating somebody and you already hearing stuff about them and they're actually showing you your truth, like their true colors, believe it on sight. Don't sit there and try to give them no chances. Don't be like me. But see, I'm optimistic, so I'm like, why not give it a chance? I really wonder, like, what was Diddy doing with 1,000 baby oil bottles? Like, what do you need that for? Like, okay, so let's fast forward to April 22nd, 2023. So eventually we ended up just chilling one day. We was kicking it in the park. It was a group of us. And he just ended up asking me like to be his girlfriend. And I was just like, whoa, like I was shocked because like this was like this was serious. It was real. I wasn't used to this. So I was like, oh, I'll think about it when I get home. So I got home that night and I asked him to ask me again. He didn't. He was like, come on, stop playing, what I asked you. So I said, okay, fine. I said, I'll be your girlfriend, whatever, fine. Come on, cool. So now we're dating. So I'm just going to give you guys a brief from April 2023 to December 2023. I'm just going to give you a whole brief of that because I'm not about to run down memory lane. Oh, ow, I hit my hand. I'm not about to run down memory lane. We're just going to keep this short and simple. So long story short, me and him started dating April 22nd, 2023, all the way to December 2023. I don't know what day we stopped, but I know we stopped like a couple weeks before Christmas because I broke up with him and left him. So long story short, the relationship was fake. In the beginning, it was very exhausting and draining because he was very nonchalant and shit. And I was just trying to get him to open up and talk and stuff like that. And it was like a tug of war. But eventually, he ended up opening up and really becoming comfortable with me, and so did I. And to me, from what I was being told, from what I was seeing, we was like two peas in the pod. Like, we was locked in for real. We were so close. It was crazy. Like, I really loved him and he loved me, right? So I knew cheating can happen and stuff. But see, me, I'm thinking like, okay, you got feelings for me, I got feelings for you. I don't think you would do that. So I never once thought about checking his phone. Until one day I was playing around, let me see your phone, let me see your phone. And he started like, not fighting me, but like kind of like getting combative. Like, nah. I'm like, like, I was confused because I'm like, bro, I'm just joking with you, chill. Like, but that's when it started to ring in my head.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Because I'm just asking, like, I'm playing around, can I see your phone? Can I see your phone? And you like, nah, bro. Like, okay, are you off your meds? Because I'm confused. Like, why are you moving like you off your medicine? Like, you didn't take your meds at 9 o'clock this morning when you were supposed to. So he ended up moving to New York. Boom, that's what it is. So he always goes to Connecticut CT. We're gonna say CT. He always go to CT every now and then to go visit or whatever, right? So I was like, okay, bet, like, cool. Go to CT, visit, have a good time. You feel me? Whatever. So mind you, so like I said, he's not from New York, he's from Connecticut. So he always take the Metro North to go visit in Bridgeport. He's from Bridgeport, Connecticut. So it was this one time he told me that his friend Elias was having a birthday link up in Connecticut and all the boys just going out to hang out to the movie theaters. So at first, when I guess it got canceled at first because he couldn't make it, I guess he didn't have the funds to go out there to get a ticket. I don't know, something happened, I don't know. Next thing I'm stuttering. Next thing you end up knowing, the links end up getting continued. And he tells me last minute, oh, I'm going out with my male friend, whatever, mind you, because that guy's local at the time. So I'm thinking, all right, cool, fine. Go ahead and have fun, have a good time. Me, like I said, I'm trying to build trust. I'm not trying to be overbearing and I'm not trying to be like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not trying to be like that. I'm trying to give you your space. COVID, 6 feet, my boy. Like, I'm trying to give you your space. So for some reason that whole day, it just didn't feel right. And I saw his local, he was in the movies, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to trust my boyfriend. I'm going to trust him because I want to show him that I can be calm, cool, and collected and I can trust you. Now, a bunch of this really becomes a blur. Like, not a blur, basically everything else was smooth because everything was hidden from me. So I don't really have no more, like, thoughts or processes or like nothing like no iffy moments. Besides, that was the last iffy moment I had. Until around December. December is when everything hit. From December going straight down to 2024. I think of May, if I'm not mistaken. That's when everything basically hit. Basically, it all started in December. I started noticing like weird things that he was doing and his energy just shifted. I know I was doing everything. I was cooking, I was playing a game with him, we was laughing, going out to dates. Mind you, I paid for everything. He didn't pay for nothing. I was the mother in the relationship. I was the man in the relationship. That's his gender, the man. But if you put us two next to each other, every bill that was on that table, I paid for. The only thing he bought me throughout that relationship was a Pandora ring of his summer youth check. And I was grateful for that. Why? Because it was, one, it was blue. And two, I just like, damn, like he really thought about me. Like, I know he don't got no bread, he's pop, but like he really took the time out of his day to give me a Pandora ring. Like, I loved it. I adored that ring. I don't even think I still got the video. And if I do, I will be posting it. If I do. And that's the only thing he ever really gave me out of the relationship, with his own money that he worked for. It was around getting close to Christmas time, and I just happened to just say, okay, I'm tired of just playing the waiting game. I'm tired of just playing the, is he cheating? Is he not cheating? Is he cheating? So I decided, let me get your phone. I asked, can I get your phone? It was a struggle. I said, I'm not about to do this. Let me see your phone. Finally gave up his phone. I went straight to Snapchat. Let me tell you something. For the ladies and the guys, especially for the ladies, if you feel like your significant other's cheating, always go to Snapchat first, always. For some reason, it's like the app where they love to cheat, they love to find girls. I don't know why. Same thing with Instagram. Check the Instagram DMs too, but mainly Snap, because for some reason, I just don't know why it just attracts the thoughts, the Trishas, the likes, the babas, the smoochies. I checked his phone and I started going through it. And I started seeing a bunch of girls. They was all ugly. They was all chopped. They was all broke. They was all pop. Nobody had motion. Nobody had nothing. He's sending his little wee wee to all these girls. Like, he's literally sending his nudes to all these girls. Okay, so this is basically him sliding in DMs and stuff. Then this clip is basically him texting like a girl, man. I don't know what it was, who they were, but look at him fiending. This is me showing like the girl slash man. Yeah, this is the type. I'm fucking stuttering. Goddamn, this is the type of stuff that he into. So I was just like, damn, like I was just shocked, thrown off. And yeah, so this is basically just what it was. He was texting them. I'm gonna call them them. He was texting them on the low, and I was just like, nah. So as I'm going down and I'm going down, I'm starting to realize a lot of them have baby faces. Don't get me wrong. You could be 23, 24 with a baby face and look like you 15, 16. I understand that. But here was the thing though. The ages was getting asked. They would ask, how old are you? Or he would ask, how old are you first? 9 times out of 10 it was, how old are you? From his mouth. And then they would say, I'm 15, 16. How old are you? Oh, I'm 17. Okay, so basically this is the clip of him lying about his age. Mind you, he's 19, going on 20, like literally. Like his birthday's in December. So, niggas is asking him, like, how he said, how old are you? He's asking her. She said, hold up. Then he asked again. She said, I'm 13. What about you? He said, I'm 15. Nigga, you're 19, talking to a 13-year-old. Look at this. Now, mind you, the original voice, like the audio to this video, my voice was really like, I don't know, I sound like I had like 10 burgers. But I didn't like how I sound. But this is the little girl or whatever. And it's just like, look at him fiending. Like, she just sat there and said she sent it. Like, look at this nigga. Like, if y'all need like time to like pause it, take your time, read it, whatever, slow it down. That was his phone number. He giving shorties and shit. Like, what? Like, you just being mad weird. Like, that's just crazy. But this is him talking to an underage baby, by the way. So yes. Nigga, you turn 20 in a couple months. Not even that. You just turned 20. What are you talking about? You just turned 20. How are you 17? What? And I was looking at the messages so confused because I'm looking like, it's not my nigga talking to these little girls. But it gets worse because I think the youngest was, I'm not even talking before, like 12, 13, 14. But you're agreeing, saying that you're 15, 16, and that's the problem. So, of course, I definitely soccer punched the shit out of his face, and I was going toe to toe. He wasn't hitting me back. No, of course, no. But I was very much getting crazy. For you to just go and cheat, not only with, like, other girls, they were all younger. I'm probably, like, his oldest girlfriend he ever had. That's around his age. You cheated on me with little-ass girls. These bitches are still wearing training bras. And it was just crazy to me. And like I said, if I have any proof of this, because I deleted everything. Like, after a while, once I started healing and I started moving on and just left him in the friend zone or whatever, I started to delete everything because it didn't serve no purpose in my phone. So I don't know. I'm gonna check to see if I have all the information on my iPad. If not on my iPad, my phone, I'm gonna see what I got left. And whatever's there left, then I'll just, put it in the video. Ended up breaking a ring. I burnt it, threw it down the incinerator. I threw water on him. I told him to get out of my grandma's house. I broke the glasses I gave him. I just told him to get out. I don't want you here. Like, I don't want you here. Like, how dare you cheat? And like, I got you coming around my grandma, meeting my mom. You don't see my brother when he came home. It's like, how dare you cheat on me? And you think I'm gonna let you cheat on me? You're bugging. Not only was he cheating on me with minors, babies. Remember that person, the boy Elias I told you he went to the movies with to go and watch a movie with? That wasn't him. That was a girl named Heaven. She was 16 at the time. Raquel was like 19, pushing 20. Victims. Raquel was 19, pushing 20. She was 16. Crunch. She was 16. He was 19. Now, mind you, this was his ex. Y'all do the math. From what I know, she's 16 now. He was 19, pushing 20. This is his ex. Meaning, they dated way before he even knew I existed and way before I knew he existed. So this is like years ago they dated. So y'all tell me the math. I ended up getting in contact with the girl because around December, me and her was actually going back and forth. We was going back and forth and we was arguing and just, I was so angry at her. Like, You bitch, you trying to wilding. But then something came over me that one night. I decided to text her personally on Snapchat, and I had a conversation with her. And I was asking her, what happened between y'all two? Because he's telling me, yeah, he admitted he did do stuff, this. What happened? She goes on to tell me, remember guys, remember, keep up with me, that remember the time he went to the movies with his friends? That he didn't go to the movies with his friends. He linked up with her. Listen, he linked up with her. They went to McDonald's and she gave him her bonnet because he asked for it. Mind you, around this time, I love bonnets. Everybody know me, I love bonnets. Around this time, I was wearing a black bonnet. And he wanted it and shit. I was like, nah, I need my bonnet. He ended up coming back from CT with a bonnet. And he ended up telling me that bonnet that he came back with, he actually went to the beauty supply store and bought a bonnet. Come to find out,
Everybody ate.
it was her bonnet that she gave him. She bought him some t-shirts from Walmart. Such bum activities. You got a 16-year-old baby buying you clothes? Okay. But anyway, so after they linked up at McDonald's and ate or whatever, they ended up going to the movies. As they was going to the movies, walking, he's grabbing on her butt, touching on her, he's kissing her, making out with her. She's breastfeeding him, sucking her boobs and all of this stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. She's telling me all of this. And she tells me they get into the movie theaters. You know what happened in the movie theaters. They didn't do nothing together like down there, but she did proceed to do mouth to area resuscitation. If you know, you know. I'm trying to be more PG-13, but because this is YouTube, I need this video up. I don't want it to come down. So she ends up doing that to him, and I'm like, wow, okay, great. I'm glad you told me. Me and her, we locked in. Heaven, we locked in. We close. Very close. We talk to this. We talk still to this day. We're close. Because then that's when I started telling her my side of the story. Come to find out, she didn't even know I existed. And when she did find out I existed, it was told to her that I was just a friend. But I had to remind her, baby, no, I'm no friend. I done cooked, cleaned, he done spent the night at my house and my grandmother's house. Every date we went on, I paid for it because you're popped and you broke. You don't got no money. I done gave this nigga clothes. I done gave him socks.
Feed the community.
I done did it all for him. Come to find out, he was in a group chat with her mother and her,
Looking sassy as
hella
fuck.
shit about me, calling me a B, calling me delusional, I'm crazy, I'm this and I'm that. But I'm looking and I'm like, you was just at my house eating my food.
Feed the community.
I'm delusional? Me, Naya. Naya's delusional. Miss Cool, Butterfly Cool, who's better to do? Is delusional? Okay. But he played it very well. I was shocked. I feel like that kind of threw me off the most because the fact for you to call me your girlfriend and you really sat in a call with bitches and let them just talk about me and call me all types of names was crazy to me. And that fake threw me off. And like from there on out, like I just lost all respect. Well, I already lost respect when I first found out. But once I saw those messages, I just really lost all respect. And the thing is, I implore heaven because she apologized to me and told me how from what she was hearing from him was like, I'm crazy, I'm delusional, and I got beef for her and her mother, which was never the case. So after that, she apologized to me, I apologized to her. We became cool. We're literally besties. Like she's my female bestie. We're cool. There's no hatred. There's no beef. And the reason why we squashed it was because we both thinking different. I was told that she was a dyke and that I was his dyke bestie, so that's why I didn't care. She was told that I was just a friend that was delusional and crazy over him and he never wanted me. And I'm looking at her like, girl, let me show you some proof that he wanted me. He was in my DMs first. I was never even going to look his direction. Come to find out, I'm scrolling through their messages because I ended up logging into his old Snap at the time. I'm scrolling through their messages and I'm seeing that he sent her a video while he was laying on my bed of his little Johnson. And I'm looking like, that background looked familiar, that window. This nigga is laying in my bed, sending her videos of his little ass Johnson. And I'm like, when the hell was this? This had to be when I went to the bathroom. It had to be. Because it was at night too. It had to be when I went to the bathroom. And when I say everything started falling like dominoes, like, bro, literally, like, after that came out, I found out another girl named Jocelyn. She's 18 now. Taj, you're 20. You had sex with this girl when? She told me that that he took her virginity and used her and left her. And he's just been using her ever since. But all the girls was kind of, as I'm adding these girls on my account, texting them, talking to them. These girls is literally surviving Mikkel Lambert. Like, these girls are literally coming to me, telling me their horror stories of what they went through with this dude. Like, literally, like, they were literally telling me, crying on my phone. I'm at work. This is when I had my old job. After school, this girl is crying. I don't even think she was 18. No, she was 18. This 18-year-old girl, I'm 20. This 18-year-old girl crying on my phone, telling me how she felt used and how he literally told her how she was just a plan, she was a plot, just to kill and leave. Like, that's sad how he would do that to such a young person. Because it wasn't just Heaven, it wasn't just Jocelyn. Then there was a girl named Rose. Rosie, she's from New York, she live in Long Island. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even gonna talk about her body. We're not even gonna get into details. Just know that shit was looking crazy.
Basura.
Roast beef. But like, listen. Me and her had a conversation as well. She sat there and told me about how she didn't even know about me. And he sat there and told her how he was single, but she was only using him because her boyfriend was going through it. What happened to when me and my boyfriend going through it? Let's just take a nap. What happened to let's go out to eat? Stress eating. I'd rather stress eat and gain like 30 pounds than go cheat. But then she told me her backstory. Her nigga, they just cheat on each other. You cheat, I cheat, we even, some shit like that. I don't know. So after the girl Rosie, after Rosie ended up telling me about what was going on, I'm like, okay. So we got Heaven, Rosie, Jocelyn. So now, going into 2024, I did. And but see, I can admit that I did. And y'all probably thinking, what you did? Gave him a third chance? Not a third chance, gave him a second chance, basically. I did.
You's a dumb little bitch. You gave him a second chance. You are so stupid.
I did. But see, the only reason why I'm proud to admit for this third, like I keep saying third, this second chance, is because this shit didn't last for that long. I wasn't with the trying to figure out and go through. I nipped it in the butt quick and I left. And ever since then, I've been single, living my life and being happy, making him my boyfriend again. We vibing, we chilling, boom, 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 and whatever. We started in April again, but this time we started April 8th of 2024. Crazy, right? Same month and all that. One day, she comes over. And I just got my PlayStation 5 like around this time too. My mom bought it for me. He's on my game playing. I'm chilling. I got his phone. He got an Anjiggity, which is called an Android, one of these. So I put my thumb, like, because I have my print on this. I open this phone. I'm just chilling. Mind you, I'm looking at filters. I'm not even worried about checking accounts. Because he made a whole new account. The other one got hacked by me. It got raided by me. It was clicked. So he had to make a new one. But I'm not thinking, let's go check. I'm like, let me look. I look pretty today, cute. Hold on. That gut feeling started happening. But this time, I already know this account is new. I knew it was new. So the messages, of course, nothing's going to be there. Your eyes only empty, right? No. Log out the account now here. I'm talking to myself. Just me talking to myself. Log out the account and go see if there's another account. What happened? I logged out of the account and guess what I found? This had a second account called Killer Counts. That video will be getting inserted.
Girlie, this is you? Is this you, girlie? Cause
No, it's not.
oh, that's not. Oh, that's her.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, this one's Heaven. Oh, that's why you like her?
I don't anymore.
That's what you do?
I don't like her no more. I don't.
Back
I
up
don't
out my
like
face.
her.
I'm gonna break your phone. You keep playing with me.
But I'm
One
not
of my
trying
days.
to do that. I'm just saying I
This
do
is
not
what
like
you do.
her.
Oh.
Do not like her like that.
Oh,
Don't
Jesus.
like her anymore. I
That's
don't
what
care
you
about
like?
her.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
That's
care
what she
about
is, succubus?
Nah, I
That's
don't care
her
about her. Yeah, it is, I think. I don't care about her.
The dildo do look like yours. So it look like it could be your size.
It's actually.
It look like it could be your size.
Actually, I think it's supposed to be her boyfriend. But that's not me.
Oh, you sent all the bitches. Yo, you're so hilarious.
After I found that account, it had a bunch of videos of like different girls playing with themselves, or them sending him videos of them just being nasty, their boobs, their vaginas, just a bunch of stuff. And I said, oh really? That was the day he got kicked out of my house as well. And I said, I'm done with you. And ever since then, I've just been done. And it was crazy because around that time, Summer Youth was coming up. We both got accepted. We were supposed to be working on Summer Youth, saving up all our money to go to Atlantic City together for our first couple trip, trying to get back together and just get on the right good foot. Like, you feel me? But after that, it was clipped. I didn't save not a damn dollar. Every check I got from Summer Youth, I spent it on Naya and Naya only. I didn't care about him at all. I get straight to business. Clock that T. I get straight to business. So he got out. Standing in front of my Ring camera, begging for me not to leave him. You have to go. Because now I feel like you're playing with my gangsta. So I still kept him around as my friend or whatever. During my healing process, though, it was not messing up my healing process. Like, he knew what it was. Just friends. And during this time, again, I'm always getting a gut feeling. But I was on his Facebook doing something. Because mind you, my Facebook was logged in. But I ended up logging into his because I was bored. I was just on Facebook Reels. And my Reels wasn't hitting. His Reels was always hitting. So I went to his Facebook just watching Reels. I ended up clicking on something by mistake. And I ended up clicking on his login. Basically, I ended up clicking this part of his Facebook where it shows where he used all his logins. And it's like other apps where you could download to use your Facebook login instead of creating a new login. I opened it by mistake. I wasn't trying to be nosy. I promise you I wasn't. This is what I see. So now I'm literally like calling my friends and I'm like, oh my God, like, what the hell is this? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not homophobic. I don't judge. I don't discriminate. I don't. I promise you, the people who know me very well, no, I don't. So it's just like, it was a shocker to me because we, like before our friend group all broke up and we just did our own individual thing, we all had a little hint that he was a little, but like I just paid the dust because it's like nowadays all these niggas out here is zesty and sassy. Sassy man apocalypse, like Lay Banks said, sassy man apocalypse. So I let it be. But he definitely had female tendencies and female ways throughout the relationship. Very catty, very like argue. Like he loved to argue with you. But I think this really sealed the deal because when I asked him what's his preference, what he's into, I was told, nah, I like straight girls. Cool. But I'm seeing otherwise. And I'm not trying to be rude, I'm being honest. Because he told me I could be honest in this video. No straight man is going to sit here and do this. No straight man is going to sit down at night and send pics like that. You don't do that if you're straight. It's okay to have a little sugar in your tank. And the sad part about it is because, like I said, everybody talked so bad about him when we first met. Everybody. Little do you guys know, a lot of guys, like, the title is going to have, like, Gen Z in it. I know you guys saw the title. It says something about Gen Z. A lot of Gen Z relationships is like this. Like, all y'all want to do is sneaky links and touch on these treeshas, these babas. Y'all want to live in the moment. Everything is always in the moment, but then it's sad, and I feel bad for people like that. I got my flu shot on my arm, and this shit is killing me. I got my flu shot and my COVID shot in the same damn arm. That bitch, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. I got my license. Why they swore? Yeah, so basically, that's just my story time of my relationship dealing with Diddy Jr. That's what my cousin called him, Diddy Jr. Or Kells, R. Kelly Jr., Bill Cosby. And with that being said, guys, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click that button, please. Yes. Okay, so I'm back at it again. today is the day that I will be posting the video. So, guys, shout out to Miranda and shout out to C-Dot, because them two gave me the best advice that, you know, they just helped me for this part. So long story short, it's approximately, what time is it? It's Sunday, September 29th, 1:39 in the morning. As you guys can see, I just woke up. So this part is basically about me crashing out. So long story short, I was at my grandmother's house and I still had his Instagram logged in or whatever. And I had saw that he was DMing girls, because me and him had like a little argument, a little disagreement, whatever, a little break, whatever. And he decided to take that upon himself to go and DM mad girls on Instagram. So I was like, oh, you want to play in my face? Okay, bet. So I literally booked the Uber from my house to my grandmother's house, which is like a good, probably like 10 minutes from, not that far. And I grabbed the bleach off her table and I ran straight to him. And I said, so you want to be funny? 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 Hop out the V. You want to be funny? You want to be funny? And I'm like, okay, bet, you want to be funny? We could do this. We could really do this shit, right? So in the midst of all of that, I ended up, that got thrown on him, because I just felt like you're disrespecting me in my face. The fact that you know that I have your account and you still decided to go and DM them. In the midst of that, I saw the rapper Tiny B, the drill rapper. I don't know. Look, I'm from NYC. I'm from New York.
Everything that will be walking the spot. With gang and we making it hot, cause I know who I am and I know who I'm not. You feel cause I'm calling your bluff, got the gun on my head, but I still put it down just to.
So, if you don't know who Tiny B is, then Tiny B is like a New York drill rapper. Feel me? So, this is the picture of us. As I was arguing with him and bleaching, she come out walking out with some guy. I'm not gonna say that's her nigga. I don't know. Could be a friend or brother. I don't know. But she came out walking with some guy in the V. And then I think after that, that was it. And last but not least, I'm so sorry. I literally forgot to put the rest of these screenshots and pictures and stuff like that of him talking to the underage girl. So with that being said, like I said, pause to read if you want to. If not, that's it. I'm probably gonna put like a couple more screenshots, like right here, and y'all could just pause to read them. So basically in this clip, you could clearly see how like he's talking about tying her up with rope and shit, and how when she's gonna come over to his house. This is him with them DSL looking lips, looking like a duck. And basically in this photo, she's basically telling me how she's a minor and how she does not want him. And all the videos she ever sent him was a minor. She's still a minor to this day. Like, she's literally 17 years old. So, yes, take that in mind. And this is his girl bestie, Brianna, texting his account because she has saw everything I posted on his old Snapchat and with proof and exposed him. And I guess he ended up posting me on his story and she was like, bro, no way, you still love her? But anyway, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Butterfly Cool was better to do. She's out of here.